What up, though, y'all? It's Chris. Appreciate you connecting with me while I'm here at Meyer. I'm about to grab some steaks, some yogurt, maybe some more Propels. We'll see. I just need a buggy that'll cooperate. Let's see how this one does. I think we got a good one this time. All right, I remember the last video that I did where I was shopping, somebody had made a comment saying Walmart steaks, good luck. Let me tell y'all, I do not shop at Walmart. This is where I'm at. Meyer. What is Meyer? Well, it's a local chain. Started here in Michigan, but it's branched out a little bit here in the Midwest, like Indiana. But this is where I typically do my shopping at, or at Target. I don't really shop at Walmart. I don't enjoy shopping at Walmart. It's just never a very good experience for me. I go to Walmart and it's kind of dirty in my opinion. Not really the cleanest, not really it's just not really that pleasant of an experience to me. They be having like 20 lanes, cashier lanes, but only be having like 2 cashiers. The self-checkout is always a super long line. I just don't like shopping at Walmart. And this is no offense to anyone who does. I'm not throwing any shade. I'm just saying that I prefer not to. I'd rather come here or Target, get in and get out. I get what I want. I may pay 12 to 15 cents, more every other item or something like that, but I have so much more of a pleasant experience when I come here or go to Target instead that I would just rather do that. I would just rather pay a little bit of a markup. I mean, at the end of the day, if I have all of my things that I want and I'm paying overall like 80 cents more than I would have at Walmart, I'd rather just come here, bro. So no, I'm not here at Walmart. I'm never at Walmart. I'm about to give me some more sausage though, and bacon. Now, I'm not short on bacon actually. What is that? You're hearing kids. See, I don't mind the kids making noise. I can deal with that. I'm gonna hear that anywhere that I go. Okay, that kid. I see what's going on here. I know what's going on. It's a kid with just his mom. You get that every single time. When a kid is just with his mom, especially a boy, the boy is unruly. He just be making noise for no reason. As I said, you can always tell when there's a dad around. Yeah, it sounds bad, it do, but you just can. You can't ignore it. You can always tell when there's a dad around and when there's not a dad around, because certain things kids just don't do when there's an authority figure like a father. And they got the sausage I want, but it's not on sale. And I'm not pressed for it, so I'm not gonna get it. But I need them steaks though. Well, let's get into the topic at hand, which is strong and independent. You notice there has been a massive purge in the job market recently, and women have largely been hit with it. I don't want these steaks. The ones that I got last week are no longer on sale. They've got some other ones on sale that I do kind of like. But I think I'm just here too late in the day to really capitalize on getting the good ones. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Let me grab a couple here. Grab a couple New York strips. One of my favorites. As I told you guys before, New York strip, T-bone, ribeye. Those are my favorite ones. But as I was saying, there's been a massive purge in the job market, and it's largely been women who are affected. Now, why women? I think a huge contributing factor is that DEI has been relaxed. DEI has been relaxed, and when you need to cut back on the workforce, the first place you're going to cut is the people that are not as large of contributors. And in most cases, that's going to be the women of the company. I'll give you an example. I worked at Target years ago. We were unloading the trucks. I'd get there at 4 a.m. We'd unload the trucks. They never, ever put women on the trucks to unload it. It was always us guys. Why? Because the women lacked the upper body strength to lift those heavy boxes. However, they were getting paid the same amount. So let's say Target needs to do some laying off. And I know we use Target a lot, right? But let's say Target needs to do some laying off on that shift. They're not going to cut men because men unload the trucks. They're going to lay off women because the women get paid the same amount but can't perform the physical task of the job like the men can. So that's just the reality of it. As a result of so many women being laid off, that I'm strong and independent nonsense, we're not hearing it quite as much, are we? We're not hearing nearly as much as the I don't need a man stuff. In fact, you got a lot of women that's talking about how they're looking for a new partner. They want a partner. They regret leaving their husband. They had a good man and they messed it up. Funny how when them pockets is hurting, you realize this. You couldn't realize there was just no way that you could come to the conclusion. This epiphany, it couldn't possibly hit you before them pockets was touching. It's after the fact that now suddenly you realize you were in a marriage with a good man, you were in a relationship with a good man, and you messed it up, and now it's unlikely you can go back, because in many cases, if he was a bill payer, he'd have moved on. So that's not gonna happen. He was a bill payer, he's moved on, he's got some new girlfriend or some new wife or some new partner, because them strong and independents love that word partner a lot, don't they? But tell me, have you guys noticed this too, that all the strong and independent talk is scaled back? It's still out there, but it's nowhere near as intense as it once was. And if y'all wondering why I'm standing here, it's because I'm waiting to get to the yogurt and these people behind me are just taking their sweet time. I'm not tripping though, because I'm not in a rush, but just conveying that in case y'all wonder why I'm just kind of just standing here hanging out at the grocery store instead of getting what I need and leave. I know they can't hear me because they are not paying attention to anything. It's one of them situations. But yeah, I'm gonna grab that and I'm gonna go ahead and be on my way. I just had to share that with you guys because, yeah, it's been hard to ignore. The job market getting hit the way that it has recently. We all know that there's been tons of layoffs across the board. It's been very obvious that it's been women facing the majority of the cuts because they can't stay off of social media complaining about it. And many have changed their tune about being by themselves, trying to be on some independent stuff. Suddenly they need a man, or suddenly they're okay to go back to factory settings and I don't know, submit to a man. Yeah, some are willing to submit to a man. Listen, it's so rough out here right now that you got studs reverting back to factory settings and ready to submit to a man. What a time. I'll holler at y'all later though. Let me know what you think. Peace.